Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. So as we
Yes, ma'am.
discussed, we are going to start with our unit number 7 today. Okay. The name of the unit is We Went Dancing. What do we mean by we went dancing? कि हम डांस करने के लिए गए थे. Okay, that's what we mean by we went dancing. Just 1 minute, record हो रहा है ना. Okay. So, as I told you, in this sense, we are going to look at our how to talk about our past activities and our free time activities. ठीक है, तो इसमें हम mainly हमारा past tense देखने वाले हैं. ठीक है, simple past tense देखने वाले हैं. And then in unit number 10, we will see the difference between present perfect and the difference between the present perfect and the simple past tense. ठीक है. And here the main thing that we are going to be discussing is how to talk about our past vacations. जो हमने vacation लिया है recent में उसके बारे में हम कैसे बात करें. Now, first thing that we have over here is a snapshot part where we are going to talk about our free time activities. So I want you guys to read the free time activities which are given over here one by one. First three I want Dikshan to read, the next three Harshad you can read, and last three Swati you can read. Last two. Okay, you can start.
Check social media.
No.
Go to dancing.
Go dancing. Two. Go dancing.
Uh, Go dancing and listen to music.
Very good. Next.
Play video games,
Hmm.
read, relax.
Okay. Next.
Spend time with friends and family. Watch TV.
Watch TV. Okay. Very good. Now over here, I want you to mark the activities in your notebook that you like to do in your free time or you usually do in your free time. इनमें से I want you to mark the three activities that you do, all the activities that you do in your free time. And once that is done, you have to write down three other activities that you do in your free time which are not listed over here. Okay, for example, it could be reading a book. Reading दिया हुआ है यहाँ पर, so you can write down something like playing a video game, वो भी दिया हुआ है. What else do we do? Going for a walk, that could be a free time activity that you do. Going shopping. Tell me once that's done. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you have to tell me what are your free time activities? You can tell me one by one. Swati, you can start.
Yes, ma'am. So from these activities, uh,
All the
check
activities.
so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Go on.
yeah. Check social media. Check social media. Listen to music. Spend time with friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Relax and reading. And
Okay.
instead of that, just sleeping. अब अगर मेरे पास time है तो मैं सोती हूँ.
English, English. Tell me in English.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of these activities, if I have free time, I will just sleep.
Okay. Great. Are there activities you don't like and which ones?
Uh, Play video games actually.
Okay, you will tell me in full sentence.
Uh, yes. From these activities, playing video game is not my favorite activity to do in free time.
Okay, great. Okay, Harshad, you tell me now.
Yes,
First,
ma'am.
what are your free time activities? Then the second question.
Yep, ma'am. So, whenever I'll get free time, that time I do like watching the movies, then go for a walk.
I do क्यों? I watch movies.
I
Simple.
watch movies, then I go for a walk, then I clean the house, or instead of that, uh, that activity I don't like uh, go go dancing, then yeah, play video games. Yes, so these activity I don't like.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dikshant.
Mm. In free time, I check social media, listen to music, play games with my friends, watch TV, and have a nap. Have a nap.
Okay, very good. Are there any activities you don't like?
Uh, go to long drive
Go to the.
and
Mhm.
go to the gym and practice English.
You don't like these activities?
Sorry.
I asked which activities you don't like. Like, are there any activities
Oh,
that
sorry,
you?
sorry. No, 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 no,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought you don't like to practice English. Yeah.
no. मुझे लगा like
Okay. Okay. No problem. So, what are the activities that you don't like?
mm,
It
one
could be
second.
anything. Yeah. It could be anything.
I don't like to dancing.
I don't like to dance.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? That's it.
इसमें से ही बोलना है हाँ
It
that's it
could be anything. It could be anything from this or others.
that's it done.
That's it. Okay. Moving to the next part. Now, over here, as usual, we are going to see a conversation. We are going to read a conversation. I want Dikshant and Swati to read the conversation. Here, we have two people who are discussing what they did last weekend. Okay. So, as I said, you have to focus over here on the past tense being used, how they are talking about past. Swati, you can be Kara, and Dikshant, you can be Neil. I want you guys to read the conversation loudly. You
Yes,
can
ma'am.
start.
So what did you uh, so what did you do last weekend, Sarah?
Oh, I had a I had a great time. My friends and I had pizza on Saturday, and then we all went dancing.
How fun. Did you go to the treadmill?
No, we didn't. We went to that new place downtown. How about you? Did you go anywhere?
No, I didn't go anywhere all weekend. I just stay home and study for today- today's Spanish test.
Today's Spanish test. I just stayed home and studied for today's Spanish test.
Our test is today. I forgot about that.
क्वेश्चन
Don't
है वो
worry,
क्वेश्चन है our test is today क्वेश्चन है वो
Yeah, okay.
again
Our test is, yes, our test is today. I forgot about that.
don't worry. You always get an A.
A you always get an A grade की हम बात कर रहे हैं okay. Now over here again they're talking about the weekend as I said. So he's first asking what did you do last weekend मतलब last weekend तुमने क्या किया तो weekend अभी अपने लिए भी just होके गया है. So I can also ask you the same. What did you do last weekend? Okay. So Kara is saying I had a great time. My friends and I had pizza on Saturday and then we all went dancing. मतलब हमने पहले पिज्ज़ा खाया सैटरडे को एंड फिर हम डांस के लिए गए थे. So बोलता है how fun did you go to the treadmill? Treadmill is a proper noun over here. It starts with a capital T na, so it's a name of a place. Okay. So Kara says no we did not. We went to that new place downtown. So हम वो जो नई जगह खुली है वहां पर हम गए downtown. We already know this word. How about you? Did you go anywhere? So वो उसको पूछ रही कि how about you? तुम कहीं गए क्या? तो वो बोलता है नहीं. I did not go anywhere all weekend. I just stayed home and studied for today's Spanish test. मतलब आज के टेस्ट के लिए मैंने पढ़ा. तो of course इतना enjoy करने में वो आज के टेस्ट भूल गई है. So she's saying our test is today. I forgot about that. So बोलते don't worry, you always get an A. मतलब तुम्हें हमेशा अच्छे मार्क्स आते हैं. Don't worry. ठीक है? Easy. But again, the past tense over here becomes important for us. So I'm going to quickly play the conversation. Pay attention.
Unit 7. We went dancing. Page 44. Exercise 2. Conversation. What did you do last weekend? Part A. Listen and practice.
So, what did you do last weekend, Kara?
Oh, I had a great time. My friends and I had pizza on Saturday, and then we all went dancing.
How fun! Did you go to the treadmill?
No, we didn't. We went to that new place downtown. How about you? Did you go anywhere?
No, I didn't go anywhere all weekend. I just stayed home and studied for today's Spanish test.
Our test is today? I forgot about that.
Don't worry, you always get an A.
Okay?
Page
Easy?
40.
Easy? Okay. Now we are going to listen to the second part of the conversation. Here you have to pay attention to the question what does Sarah do on Saturday afternoons? Again, focus on the tense. The tense over here being used for the question is simple present tense. So when you're answering, again you'll answer in simple present tense. Okay?
2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What does Kara do on Sunday afternoons?
So, Kara, what did you do on Sunday?
I stayed home in the morning. I just watched TV and read.
How about in the afternoon?
Oh, I worked. I have a part-time job at the university bookstore.
I didn't know you had a job.
Yeah, I'm a cashier there. I work every Sunday from 1 to 6.
Okay. So what does Kara do on Sunday afternoons?
So Sarah
Kara,
works at
Kara, Kara.
okay, okay, Kara. So Kara work at university. So
Works.
Kara works at university, and she did she does part-time job as a cashier. So every Sunday, 6 to 7, no.
हो गया आपका आंसर कंप्लीट हो गया, जितना क्वेश्चन पूछा था उतना आंसर आपका हो गया कंप्लीट.
Okay.
You don't need to extend as such over here. Okay. Okay. Again, highlighting. You have to revise everything, Harshit. Okay. From the start. Whatever we have studied till now. Unit 1 से लेकर Unit 5 तक. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
हर्षद के लिए mainly था वो. Okay.
Okay.
So that was your answer over there. That Kara works on Sunday afternoons. She has a part-time job. She works as a cashier. Okay. Now, as I said over here, we are going to look at the simple past tense. हमने already हमारा simple present tense complete कर दिया है and present continuous tense complete कर दिया है. Right? Now, we are going to get started with our simple past tense. Now, first, of course, as usual, we are going to look at the uses. So, when do we use our simple past tense? We use simple past tense to talk about an action that took place at some point of time in the past. हम क्या बोल रहे हैं कि action पास्ट में स्टार्ट हुआ और पास्ट में खत्म हुआ. एक बार वो एक्शन होके खत्म हो गया पास्ट में ही. ओके, उसका कोई भी रिलेशन प्रेजेंट से नहीं है. सो एग्जाम्पल, ही टुक ओवर एज द प्रिंसिपल लास्ट ईयर. He took over as the principal last year. Another example could be, we finished unit number 5 last week. Okay, we finished unit number 5 last week. Okay, so that could be our example, real life example जो हमारे रिलेशन में real है. Right? Now, next, when do we use our simple past tense? It is also used to talk about an action that took place over a period of time in the past. मतलब हम क्या बोल रहे हैं, एक पॉइंट पे वो एक्शन स्टार्ट हुआ एंड एक पॉइंट पे वो खत्म हो गया, बट अगेन वो पास्ट में एक्शन खत्म हो गया है. आई वर्कड इन द प्रेसिडेंसी कॉलेज कोलकाता फ्रॉम 2003 to 2006. सेम वे वी कैन से आई लिव्ड इन डैश 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 प्लेस फ्रॉम दिस टाइम टू दिस टाइम, बट अगेन वो पास्ट में एक्शन खत्म हो गया है. ठीक है. वी ऑल्सो यूज आर सिंपल पास्ट टेंस जस्ट लाइक आर सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस टू टॉक अबाउट हैबिचुअल एक्शंस एज वेल, बट हैबिचुअल एक्शंस इन द पास्ट, जो हम बार बार एक्शन पास्ट में करते थे बट अभी वो हम एक्शन नहीं करते हैं. Okay, for example, we can say she always attended her classes punctually. She always attended her classes punctually. Okay, then we often went to Shimla to spend our summer vacation. That is how we use our simple past tense. But before we look at the sentence structure for past tense, what becomes important is our verbs. ओके, हमने अभी तक हमारे वर्ब्स देखे हैं. हमने दो टाइप के वर्ब्स देखे हैं जो कि होते हैं ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स एंड मेन वर्ब्स. बट जो टेंस के लिए हमारे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाते हैं वो है रेगुलर वर्ब्स एंड इरेगुलर वर्ब्स. नाउ वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट व्हेनेवर वी टॉक अबाउट वर्ब्स वी हैव डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स ऑफ वर्ब्स. राइट, ये हमने वोकैबुलरी शीट्स भी जब सॉल्व किए हैं ये तब भी हमने डिस्कस किया था. राइट, कौन से फॉर्म्स होते हैं बताओ वर्ब्स के. स्वाति.
Yes, ma'am.
The three forms of verbs.
Yeah. V1, V2, V3 यही ना.
करेक्ट.
हाँ. Yes. तो present, past and past participants.
Past participle. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
So we have three forms of verb. एक होता है हमारा normal V1 form जो हम बोलते हैं. For example, अगर मैं verb walk बोल रही हूँ तो in V2 and V3 I will say walked and walked. ठीक है. बट ये हो गया हमारा रेगुलर वर्ब का एग्जाम्पल जो कि हमेशा ईडी फॉर्म में चेंज होते हैं. बट कुछ वर्ब्स ऐसे होते हैं व्हेनेवर वी चेंज देम like into V2 V3 form they totally change. For example, the way we just saw the name of the unit, that is we went dancing, so उसको हम go को past tense में change कर रहे हैं by saying we went dancing instead of saying I go dancing. Okay, सेम वे V3 फॉर्म में वो अगेन टोटली चेंज होता है वेयर वी यूज गॉन. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल आई हैव नेवर गॉन डांसिंग आई कैन से. करेक्ट. सो दैट बिकम्स आर V1 V2 V3 फॉर्म. अभी यहाँ पर जो हमारे रेगुलर वर्ब्स है एज आई सेड दे आर वेरी इजी. व्हाई दे आर इजी? बिकॉज वी ऑलवेज ऐड ed टू देम. Whenever we want to change it them into V2 and V3 form, we just add ed and we change them, and वो V2 and V3 form में सेम रहते हैं. ठीक है. बट डिफिकल्टी हमें आती है जब भी हम इरेगुलर वर्ब्स की बात करते हैं, बिकॉज उनका V2 और V3 फॉर्म अगर हमें पता नहीं है तो हम उनको गलत वे में यूज कर लेते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, I'm going to ask you about some verbs. You are going to tell me their V2 and V3 form. ठीक है? Choose.
chose and chosen.
Chose and chosen. Choosed नहीं होता है. ED form नहीं लगता है. It's an irregular verb. Okay? So chose with single O and then V3 form में हो जाता है chosen. ठीक है? Send.
Sent.
Sent. V2 and V3 फॉर्म सेम रहता है. Sended ये वर्ड नहीं है. ठीक है? फिर आ जाता है ड्रिंक.
drink, drank, drunk.
वेरी गुड. सिंग.
sang, sung.
वेरी गुड. रिंग.
Sorry,
रिंग.
ring, rang, and third form I forgot.
रंग.
Rang.
आर यू एन
Okay,
जी. ओके. फिर आ जाता है हमारा ड्राइव. ड्राइव. ड्राइविंग अ कार. ड्राइव.
V3 is
Driven,
driven, but
V2.
V2 is
also
drove.
driven.
No,
ड्रोव. ड्रिवन. ड्रोव. ड्रिवन.
driven. Yes.
ओके. ड्रोव. DROVE. सो दैट इज वाई दे बिकम इम्पॉर्टेंट. अभी ये जो हमारा V2 फॉर्म है वो उसको हम सिंपल पास्ट टेंस में ही यूज करते हैं. वेर इज V3 फॉर्म जो हमारा है इनको हम परफेक्ट टेंसेस में मोस्टली यूज करते हैं. ओके. हैव हैड के साथ में जो हम आगे देखेंगे. अभी के लिए हमें कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. रूट फॉर्म हम यूज करते हैं सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस में एंड इनको एस लगाकर हम थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर में यूज करते हैं इन सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. एंड V1 फॉर्म को ही हमारा लग जाता है ING, जिसको बहुत बार V4 V5 फॉर्म भी बोला जाता है. बट वी डोंट रिफर टू इट एज V4 V5 फॉर्म एज सच. व्हाई? बिकॉज दे आर वेरी इजी. यू डोंट नीड टू रिमेंबर देम इन अ टेबल फॉर्मेट एज सच. राइट. मेन हमारा हो जाता है V2 and V3 verbs. Now I'm going to share a list of V2 V3 verbs with you guys which we use on regular basis. And जो जो हमने vocabulary sheets अभी तक solve किए हैं उनके तो मैंने V2 और V3 forms आपके साथ में already share किए हैं. ठीक है? So that is the reason, if you guys remember, I had told you last time, make sure you note them in your notebook and like know their V2 and V3 form as well. ठीक है? अभी इसके अलावा हमारे ऐसे भी वर्ब्स आते हैं जो V2 V3 फॉर्म कोई भी फॉर्म हो सेम ही रहता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कट कट कट, पुट पुट पुट. ठीक है? इनका V2 V3 फॉर्म नहीं रहता है. दे आर यूज्ड एज इट इज. ठीक है? सेम वे जो हमारे मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज रहते हैं उनका भी V2 V3 फॉर्म, मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज नहीं, हाँ मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज ही, मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज जो रहते हैं उनका भी V2 V3 फॉर्म सेम रहता है. उनको हम चेंज नहीं करते हैं. रिमेंबर देम. ठीक है? जो हमारे है माइट, वुड, ये सारे वर्ड्स जो हम आगे देखेंगे, में, ये सारे जो वर्ड्स रहते हैं उनका V2 V3 फॉर्म नहीं रहता है. ठीक है? उनको एज इट इज ही यूज करते हैं. एनी क्वेश्चन अबाउट दिस? एनीथिंग दैट यू डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड?
No, ma'am.
ओके. नाउ सिंपल पास्ट टेंस इज वेरी इजी बिकॉज इसमें कुछ ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेशन है नहीं एस वगैरह का. बट यहाँ पर हमारा दूसरा कॉम्प्लिकेशन आ जाता है जो कि है डिड यूज करने का. नाउ इन पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस वी विल सिंपली यूज आर V2 फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब by saying I went to school yesterday, he went to school yesterday. Okay. But when we talk about negative sentences and when we talk about sorry, when we talk about negative sentences and questions, we use the auxiliary verb did, जो कि है हमारा डू का V2 फॉर्म. ठीक है? एंड डू का V3 फॉर्म हो जाता है डन. बट डन एज एन ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब हम उसको यूज नहीं करते हैं. उसको हम मेन वर्ब की तरह ही यूज करते हैं. ठीक है? बट डिड ये वर्ड एज अ मॉडल ऑक्सिलरी, सॉरी, एज ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब यहाँ पर यूज होता है. तो यहाँ पर हम अगर डिड यूज कर रहे हैं विच इज ऑलरेडी इन V2 फॉर्म, जो हमारा मेन वर्ब है वो एज इट इज फॉर्म में रहेगा. उसको हम चेंज नहीं करेंगे. Okay, so if we are making a positive sentence, I will say I went to school yesterday. But if I'm making a negative sentence, I will say I did not go to school yesterday. मैं ये नहीं बोलूंगी I did not went to school yesterday. वो गलत इंग्लिश हो जाएगा बिकॉज दो बार हम उसको पास्ट में चेंज कर रहे हैं. क्लियर? जो हमारा डज का रूल था ना काइंड ऑफ वैसे ही है ये.
Yes, ma'am.
समझ में आ गया? दिस इज अगेन अ वेरी कॉमन मिस्टेक विच एवरीवन मेक्स. दैट इज द रीजन आई एम हाईलाइटिंग दिस. ठीक है, अगर डिड सेंटेंस में यूज हो रहा है विच इज ऑलरेडी पास्ट टेंस फॉर्म, तो हम मेन वर्ब को एज इट इज रखेंगे, उसको हम पास्ट टेंस में चेंज नहीं करेंगे. सेम गोज फॉर आर क्वेश्चंस एज वेल. I will ask, did you go to school yesterday? Did he go to school yesterday? And if I'm asking a WH question, I will simply start with my WH question word by saying, when did you go to school yesterday? And when did she go to school yesterday? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's look at the examples quickly. Then we will try to solve an exercise once you have written the rules. Okay. Examples. Did you work on Saturday? You can say, yes, I did. I worked all day. No, I did not. I did not work at all. So, did you work on Saturday is a yes and no question. इसलिए yes या फिर no में ही reply दोगे आप. Did you go anywhere last weekend? Yes, I did. I went to the movies. No, I did not. I did not go anywhere. ये हो गए हमारे yes and no questions. ठीक है, फिर आ जाते हैं WH questions. What did Neil do on Saturday? He stayed home and studied for a test. He stayed home and studied for a test. How did Kara spend her weekend? She went to a club and danced with some friends. Clear? Easy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, write down the rules quickly, then we will try solving an exercise.